Town enforcement officers tell me when they've found a zoning violation in the past, it's been a struggle to hold landowners accountable. A bill now before state lawmakers would change that by giving more bite to town and cities' violations.
Crucial to the economy and environment of our smaller communities in the entire state.
In a public hearing this month, Senator Tim Nagel, representing Cumberland County, introduced a proposal to safeguard some of Maine's natural resources.
Protecting these resources is essential, but our municipalities face significant challenges in enforcing shoreland zoning laws.
His bill, an act to strengthen shoreland zoning enforcement, would give more strength to local governments to defend zoning laws when ordinances are violated. It would also grant more authority to the Maine Land Use Planning Commission.
All violations are hard to enforce and can be frustrating.
Code enforcement officers for the town of Raymond say they've dealt with a handful of those frustrating violations in the past. They say it falls on them to enforce zoning guidelines set by the state, and that enforcement often takes the form of a fine.
People that have a lot of money sometimes will create a violation and do so knowing that it's easier to ask for forgiveness.
And when residents appeal violations, legal fees can add up, straining already tight town budgets. If Nagel's bill passes, towns could prevent homeowners from selling their properties until all fines are paid.
The towns were very reluctant to enforce the shoreland zoning ordinances because of what it would cost the town.
The bill received support from state agencies and individuals at a public hearing. One of those people being Steve Lewis, who works to protect the shoreline environment at Keyser Lake and the surrounding watershed.
And the source of degradation to most water bodies now is what's known as non-point pollution, which is runoff.
When going against shoreline zoning laws, that runoff can be introduced not only to nearby lakes, but all veins of trickling streams and other bodies of water.
The minute it's passed, it's going to send a message that the towns and the state are serious about protecting our lakes, rivers, and streams.
Now, not everyone is in support of this bill. Some have questioned the amount of authority it would give local governments. They say the language in the bill is a little too broad and that landowners could be discouraged from appealing a violation because they claim, as the bill is currently worded, a town might be able to try and hold alleged violators responsible for costs related to disputes and even put a lien on their property. Right now, the bill is under consideration by the Committee on State and Local Government. Zach and Chris.
Caroline, the Core live in the studio tonight. Thank you.